Did you get the milk? James, did you get the milk? James, did you get the milk?
Yes. You saw me put it in the fridge this morning.
Well, I'm amazed you had the energy. I wish you wouldn't do that. Look at the arm of that chair, it's all wearing away. Fancy a cup of tea?
If you're going to make one.
If you were a gentleman, you'd make the tea.
Well, I'm not. Never have been. Never will be. None of this lady's first palaver for me.
Oh, I hate you.
Good.
Could at least put on a kettle.
We don't have a kettle.
The jug, then. I dreamed last night that I was Cleopatra. I was cruising up the Nile on a moonlit night, and this tall, dark, muscly Egyptian man picked me up, carried me to my bedroom and threw me on the bed, and oh, it was just so romantic. James, are you listening to me? James!
What? What is it now? I'm trying to watch the telly.
There was a noise in the kitchen.
Didn't hear it. You're imagining things, you just silly old woman.
You wouldn't say that if I was Cleopatra.
Eh?
There it is again. Oh, James, please go to the kitchen and just check that everything's okay. Please.
Anything for a bit of peace and quiet.
And while you're up...
What? You manipulative old bag? If you want a cup of tea, just bloody well ask.
I shouldn't have to ask.
Well, I'm not a bloody mind reader.
Can I have a cup of tea?
No.
You haven't got an ounce of the milk of human kindness left in you, have you?
It dried up years ago.
I don't know about that. It gets pretty wet around your knees.
What? Rubbish.
It's true. You practically glow. Nothing's too much trouble for our Windy. You can be a gentleman for our Windy.
You are just a jealous old cow, you know that?
And you have the memory of a goldfish.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, while you're up.
This photo makes me wonder why you stand so close to her and so far away from me.
She smells better. Now, are you going to make a cuppa or not?
No. It's high time you got up and did something for a change. You never have a kind word to say about me. And after all I do for you, working my fingers to the bone. And for what? For what?
I thought you might like a challenge.
I would like some peace and quiet, and a cup of tea, and a nice big hug now and then.
Don't worry, you'll get plenty of peace and quiet when I'm dead and gone. No, I tell a lie. I'm going to come back and haunt you.
I hope that you rot in hell.
Sorry to intrude. I tried calling. There was no answer.
Dear, what's wrong? Oh, Joyce, make Wendy a cup of tea, would you, love? Yes, and make me one while you're at it.
I just had some coffee.
No, I insist. Joyce, get in the kitchen and make Wendy a cup of tea.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Well, Joyce is feeling a little out of sorts today.
Don't you take any notice of him. I've never felt better. You can go jump.
Oh, well, why don't I get the tea?
No, Joyce will get it.
Why then, when I've got news for you, Mr. High and Mighty. I'm not your slave.
Go and make the tea.
No, I will not.
Yes, you bloody well will.
No, I bloody well will not.
Listen! If you two don't stop, I'm leaving.
Oh, now look what you've done.
I've had just about enough of you two. I've just had this huge fight with Michael, and I come here to cry on your shoulder, and you give me all this shit! Cut it out!
Don't you play the innocent with me.
Joyce, that's enough.
Crying on his shoulder, and what other parts of his body, eh?
Joyce, you're going too far.
What's she talking about, Jim?
Jim? It's Jim, is it?
Don't take any notice of her. She's just a jealous old cow.
Oh, you stupid. Don't you underestimate me, baby.
So you told her?
Told her what?
I thought it was going to be our little secret.
Secret? What secret? What are we talking about?
All about you and me. Well, is someone going to answer the phone?
It's probably another one of your young women.
Chance would be a fine thing.
Hello? Michael? He's coming here.
Oh, just wait till I tell him what's been going on. He'll have your guts for garters.
Nothing has been going on.
That's right. Nothing.
Changed your tune now, have you, now that Michael's coming?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, a moment ago you were talking about your little secret.
She's just imagining things, isn't she, Jim?
There she goes again. Nobody ever calls you Jim. Oh.
While you're up.
Don't be childish. Do you notice anything odd about this photo?
Oh, well, it's a lovely photo. There's nothing odd about it.
If you look very carefully, you'll see there's a big space between me and James. And look how close he's standing to you. So let's have it out in the open. I want to know here and now what's been going on.
Nothing.
Nothing? But I thought you cared.
Oh,
I do, but not in the way Joyce thinks.
But I do.
oh, now we'll see some justice done. Hold that position.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oi, what do you think you're doing running off like that? You get that cute little bottom of yours home this instant. I want my conjugal rights. You know I get all antsy when I haven't had any for a while. Oh, hello. What's going on here then?
I'm not here.
Bloody well won't be soon. Come on.
I am not a machine. Every day at 7 o'clock, it's bang on the dot.
Bang, now you're talking. Come on, my little sex machine. I'm ready already.
Oh, save me, Jimmy, save me. I want to be with a man who can't get it up.
What?
Well, I want some peace and quiet. I want to be able to sleep at night instead of this constant probing.
I thought you said always 7 o'clock.
That's just when it starts. And then he goes on and on and on.
Careful, Wendy. You're turning me on, that's dangerous. Oh, now it'll all be probing and more probing.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
Oh, you poor girl.
Michael, just leave me alone.
Don't you understand? There's more to life than sex.
I know that's silly. I like eating too.
Don't you get bored with it?
Eating?
No, sex.
Bored? What kind of a question's that? How can you get bored with it? I get this kindling of fire between my legs and my pulse races and my rod hardens. Oh, and I want to pound the soft flesh of my woman over and over and... Oh, God, if we don't stop talking about it soon, I'm going to have to take you right here in front of your family.
Oh, I think you've got a problem, you sick bastard.
Sick? There's nothing nothing sick about wanting to have sex with my own wife. It's my conjugal right.
I don't understand. There's just no justice in the world. James hasn't touched me in years, and there's poor Wendy, worn to a frazzle by her constant flattering. And he thinks it's boring.
Well, I'd gladly exchange places with you, Auntie Joyce.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. Do you know, there's a hump down the centre of our bed. We've been sleeping on opposite sides for so long and never coming together.
Oh, I love it when we come together. Makes it so, meaningful.
Michael, do you know what spooning is?
Oh, it's not another sexual position, is it?
Exactly. It's when two people lie together and one cradles the other with their body.
Oh, and she takes it up the...
Ah, that's enough. Cut it out, you two. Look, for goodness sake, Joyce and I were sitting here having a nice, quiet
Boring.
afternoon, and you two have come in here and spoiled it all with your filth.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jim.
Stop calling me Jim, will you? I'm your uncle, for Christ's sake.
Is that what it is? Are you bored with sex?
What? But no.
No, he's not bored. He's just embarrassed. Well, it's a common problem, Uncle Jim. There's no need to feel so bad about it.
Will you stop that?
Well, there's no need to shout. He's only trying to help.
Oh, I have nightmares about that. Oh, imagine not being able to get it. Hang on. But how come you know he can't get it up?
Well,
Well, he's old, isn't he? Everybody knows that old people don't have sex.
Well, I hope I don't get old.
what makes you think old people don't have sex? When they want to. When they're not bored with their partner.
You didn't really do it with him, did you, baby?
Oh, as if I'd be interested in having sex with anyone else but you, my sexy beast.
It's beyond when you call me that, Angel.
Oh, I think I'm going to be sick.
I've got no sex left in me for anyone else but you, my sexy hunk of a man. I just wanted someone to hold me, just gently, for a while.
And what made you think you'd get that from your uncle? James hasn't given me a hug in 10 years. Why is that, James? Is it because you can't get it up? Or is it because you're bored with your own wife?
Anyone for a cup of tea?